My name is Robert. This is Patriot Outdoors, and thank you for stopping by. In today's video, we are going to talk about my new Smith&Wesson M&P40 Law Enforcement Trade-In. Now, before we get too much into this, I would like to first say I am not sponsored by anybody. However, if anyone would like to sponsor me, I would greatly appreciate it. Now, the M&P first started in 2005. And for those of you that don't know, what M&P stands for is military and police, which is who these weapons were primarily designed for. They also have an M&P15. This comes in a 9, and I believe the 357 as well. Now, this did come with all 3 grip adjustments that it is supposed to. So I was able to adjust out the grip so that it fits me perfectly, as well as both magazines. Now, the only thing that I noticed on this upon initial inspection is just normal wear and tear, as you can see right here, from where it went in and out of the holster of whatever law enforcement agency had this at one time. Now, one of the nice things that I do like about law enforcement trade-ins is that they are typically well taken care of guns. That is because, one, somebody's life has to depend on this functioning perfectly every day, as well as they also have an armor. If anything goes wrong with it, you're not looking for a gunsmith somewhere to work on it. You have one in-house. Now, as an example of how much I like law enforcement trade-ins, here's my Smith&Wesson 4006, which I bought back in 1997 at a law enforcement supply shop back when I was an armored truck guard for Wells Fargo. And yes, this thing has worked great. It is also a 40, and I've had it for, what's that, 23 years? 23, 24 years, somewhere around there. And it is great. It came with the whole grip, came with everything I wanted, including 2 magazines. Now, this does have the decock, which is something I want to talk about on the M&P40. This particular model of the M&P40, I don't know if it's because it's law enforcement or if it's because you can just get it that way. I'll have to look into that. But it does not have a safety.
Where's my safety, sir?
Now, with that being said, that just basically means I have got to keep my booger hook off at the trigger when I'm using it. And that's fine. I have plenty of muzzle awareness, trigger finger awareness. I know to keep it outside unless I'm ready to actually destroy a target. So it's not that big of a deal with me, but I could see where it would be a big deal for some people who are maybe not as much trained with a handgun or any firearms as some of us are. Now, another thing that people are scared about law enforcement trade-ins, they think that the barrels are burned out. I can tell you through my own research about it that the typical law enforcement handgun gets about 200 rounds put through it every 5 years. And most law enforcement agencies will trade in their weapons every 5 to 10 years. So at most, this might have had 400, 500 rounds put through it. I just personally put about 100 through it just yesterday, and that video will be at the end of this. And while I'm thinking about that, if you are enjoying these videos, if you would like to watch this channel grow, please don't forget to subscribe down below. Go ahead and like this video. It helps the algorithms, and ring the bell. That'll help us to grow, help us to get bigger, help us get more things to bring to you to show you. So, as I was saying, maybe 500 rounds put through this barrel total during its service. It's a couple thousand rounds to burn out a barrel. So this still has plenty of life in it. Like I've said, I've had this one for about 24, 25 years, and it still shoots just fine. Now, my overall impression of the M&P40 Law Enforcement Trade-In is that this is a good bargain for a new handgun. Well, a new to you, new to me handgun. This would normally run about $500 to $600. I was able to get this for right around $300. If you look around online, you will be able to find these law enforcement trade-ins everywhere. Right now, I think the whole law enforcement community is going through a revamp possibly, because you're not only finding these I found some crazy stuff out there. I even found AKs, law enforcement trade-in. So I'm going to be taking more look at all of that. If you have any questions at all about this handgun or about any of the guns that I have shown you so far, which this is only second, here's number 3, please feel free to put those down below in the comments. In fact, go ahead and comment below and let me know if you have any M&Ps or if you have any 40s. 40 is my favorite round, and I will do a later video, maybe in a month or so, about the history of the 40 and why it came about. It's a pretty good story. Although I do see law enforcement seems to be going back to the 9mm. Lessons learned, lessons forgot from 20, 30 years ago. Again, if you are enjoying these videos, please comment down below. Let us know what you are liking, what are you not liking. Give us a thumbs up if you are enjoying these, or if you're learning anything new about these, like what M&P really stood for. I did not know that until I did a little bit of research before I bought the handgun. I have been able to get my hands on the Savage 270. That video will be coming next week. Again, my name is Robert. This is Patriot Outdoors. Thank you for stopping by, and y'all be safe.